Hi and welcome to my video series. My name is Chris and today we'll be demonstrating the procedure for installing and setting up VirtualBox to run Windows 10. So by now I'm sure you've heard many things about Windows 10 and you want to test it firsthand, but you may be scared to take the plunge and do a complete wipe of your computer. Following this video tutorial we'll show you how to install Windows 10 Technical Preview without the worry of losing your precious files, settings, and customizations of your current operating system. So let's get started. First things first, you need to open your browser and visit the Windows 10 download page. Next, you will need to sign in with your Microsoft account. If you do not already have one, you can sign up on this page in the top right corner. There will be a link in the description of this video for the URL of this page. After you are signed in with your Microsoft account, the download links will become available. You will need to scroll down about halfway through the page and choose English. And for demonstration purposes, I chose 64-bit. Your computer may require 32-bit, depending on the current specifications of your computer. The ISO file will immediately start to download. Once this is complete, we can move on to the VirtualBox portion of this video. Next, we will need to visit virtualbox.org. From here, we will need to choose the download link on the far left-hand side of the page. VirtualBox is available for many operating systems, but today we're going to be downloading the Windows version. You will need to click on the link beside VirtualBox 4.3.26 for Windows hosts. Once this file has completed downloading, you can click and run the installation program. It is very simple to install VirtualBox for the first time. You will need to click Next through the installation program and accept what it asks. Once the setup has completed, you can now click Finish and VirtualBox will load for the very first time. The next step in setting up your virtual machine is to click the New button in the top left corner of VirtualBox and name it Windows 10. If running the latest version, the type and version should automatically populate. The next step in setting up your virtual machine is to determine the amount of memory you want to allocate to Windows 10. The default is 2 GB. If your system can handle it, I would recommend at least 4. Next, you just want to click the Create button to allow VirtualBox to create its own virtual hard drive. You want to just click the Next button here to allow VirtualBox to create its own VDI file. You also want to make sure Dynamic is selected and click Next. In this example, I placed my VDI file on an external hard drive, as my default hard drive does not have enough space. I also left 32 gigs allocated as this is plenty enough space for me. You can obviously change this to more than this, but I would not recommend anything less than 32 gigs. When you click the Create button, this may take between 5 to 10 minutes depending on your hard drive and CPU speed. Next, you want to click the Settings button in the top left corner. Then you will go under System and verify that the amount of memory that you previously set is still set. Next, you will go under the Processor tab and allocate as many processor cores as you possibly can. Under the Display portion, you can allocate as much video memory as you possibly can. You may also click the button that says Enable 3D Acceleration. This will allow you to most likely double the amount of video memory that you can allocate to the virtual machine. In this case, I'm not going to do that. Next, under the Storage portion, we will click next to the Controller IDE and drop down to the disk right below. You will then choose the disk to the far right and choose the location of your ISO file. In my case, I moved it from my downloads to my desktop just for simplicity. Yours may be still under your downloads. Now we are ready to boot our installation media to install Windows 10 on our virtual machine. For this, you will need to click the Start button in the top left corner and allow the installation media to boot. When the installation media finally boots, you will be prompted with the Windows 10 setup screen. Your language, time, and keyboard should all be correct. Just click Next from here. You will now select Install Now, and the setup will continue. Click the I accept the license terms after you've read the agreement, and click Next to continue. For this demonstration, we're going to be choosing Custom. The difference between Upgrade and Custom is Upgrade would obviously upgrade your current operating system. Custom would install one from a clean hard drive. Finally, we will need to select the hard drive we just previously created in the last step. VirtualBox will automatically select this for us. All we need to do is click Next. The installation will now begin. This process can take up to 30 to 45 minutes depending on the processor speed of your computer as well as the hard drive speed. Next, we will just click Use Express Settings and allow the installation to complete. Next, we will add a username and a password if preferable. Windows will now finalize the installation, and you'll be greeted to your desktop soon. Windows 10 will now notify you that you are online and ask if you want to connect to your home or work network. From your Start menu, I chose Settings, and then System. From here you can see all the settings that Windows 10 allows you to change within the System pane. For now, I'm just going to go down to About and check my system specs. I'm doing this to see if VirtualBox has allocated the correct amount of memory and is reading my processor cores like it should. As you can tell, all looks well from here. Finally, I'm going to shut down my virtual machine by clicking the Start button and then selecting Shut Down and waiting for it to properly shut down. When it's done, you should be greeted to the VirtualBox welcome screen. On a side note, it will be wise to remove the installation media. To do this, you will click on Settings under VirtualBox. Under the Storage tab, choose your installation media under Controller IDE, and to the far right under the Disk, you will click Remove Disk from Virtual Drive, and select OK. I hope you have enjoyed my tutorial today on installing Windows 10 in a virtual environment. Should you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thank you.